Okay, so I'm back with another nose video. Good idea. Yeah, so I'm like 6 months post-op. This is what I look like. And also I did no makeup this time. I mean, I had my brows done and my lashes done, but no face makeup so you guys can really see what I look like. So yeah, and I'll put like a before and after photo like right here so you can like see. And if you saw my other videos, you know what I looked like. But yeah, also on my Instagram, like you see kind of the evolution of my face. But yeah, I had a lot of requests to do an update, and also the update, I have a really, really special announcement at the end. Or I'll announce it in the middle, whichever. But it'll help you guys out if you're interested in getting your nose done. But yeah, I would say I'm happy with my nose. I was happy with my nose like when I first got my bandages off, and I actually filmed that too, but my face changed a lot. Like my nose was like super swollen. Even now it's not as swollen and it's like gone down a lot, and 6 months is like the closest to your like final result. So this is like kind of like what I'm gonna be looking like in another like 6 months, probably just like less swelling, but I already like don't feel like I'm swollen that much. But yeah, so I'm just also like reading things off my phone because like so many people like had questions and everything. I would say the most popular question is like how much I spent. So my surgery, I booked it at like the end, like middle to end of 2020. No, like the end of 2020 or like beginning of 2021. And I scheduled it for May 2022. So that was this past May. And then they quoted me like $4,600. So like that included like my medicine, my surgery, my hotel, my driver. You had a driver to drive you like from the airport back to the airport to the hospital for like your blood work and everything, and then also like after you, like on the way to your surgery and after you have your surgery. So that was really nice. I had like transportation like the whole time I was there. Also it includes your breakfast, so that was like really nice. So the only thing I would say I really paid for was the flight. And you can honestly get that. Like if you get that like months and months in advance, it's not that expensive. I spent like about like $900 something. So yeah, I mean that wasn't bad. So total I would say like $5,600. Not bad at all. And you can like, if you want, like bring more money for like shopping, definitely lunch and dinner. I personally just ordered like room service, and I like didn't even like leave the hotel like the whole time I was there. It was like really nice though. They have really nice breakfast. It's included in your package, so I thought that was super cool. And also, yeah, I'm just gonna throw in the announcement like now. So if you are interested, and you know, I feel like they have like a good price, but if you just want a little help, I have a discount code for $100 off. So I'll like link the website in the description box, and you just put in like my discount code and you sign up for a consultation. It's a free consultation, and yeah, I mean, I would do it $100 off a nose job. So yeah, like in terms of my recovery, I would say just, it was nothing too bad. I would say it's not painful at all. It's like super uncomfortable though. But I feel like I've wanted like a nose job like for so long. So I could deal with like the discomfort. Pain, I would say it didn't really like come from like my face or my nose, but like my head. Like the first day that I got my nose done, I literally like, I went to the bathroom and I was in the mirror. I was like dancing in the mirror. I don't know why. And I like moved too much and my head was hurting. And you kind of just feel like pressure just like in the front of your head. But other than that, like it's completely fine. Also, you have like a nurse and a doctor to come check on you like every single day. And so you're like super well taken care of. Dr. Yusuf is also like, his team is in contact with you the whole time. Like I remember like there were some nights I like could not sleep, and I actually would like message like the nursing team and everything, and they would literally like bring me like sleeping pills and stuff like that. Like nothing like crazy, but just like to help me sleep, help with like my discomfort. Another thing I will say, like a week after you have your surgery, there's like silicone plugs in your nose, and it's just like, it's really, really bloody initially. They like put like cotton like under your nose, like catch it. And also just like eating and drinking is kind of difficult. Like I drank with a straw, and one thing that I feel like nobody talks about, you get this like, it's like this blood clot in the back of your throat. It's like so weird. And I kept trying to swallow, and like my throat would hurt, and I felt like there was like a lump in my throat, and I eventually like would cough it up, and it was like blood. And when I would swallow it, it was like kind of disgusting. But like I said, it's just like little like uncomfortable stuff. Also in the 6 months, like healing has been good. Taping really makes a difference. So if you did see in my video, he said like tape, I had to tape for like 2 weeks all the time, and then every single night for 3 months, and then I don't have to, but I just like recommend taping. Like I honestly taped like all the time like the past few months. I just recently like stopped, but at night sometimes I still tape. I think it's just really like helps your nose, like it just snatches your nose, you know what I mean? And I paid for my nose to be snatched, so of course I'm gonna tape my nose. So that was really cool. Also after the surgery, they always like suggest like doing like lymphatic drainage massages on your face, so I was like doing that. And another thing that I didn't know, like not all surgeons do this, he gives you like these silicone plugs like put in your nose, because your nose like swells like from the inside. So when I first like had the surgery, I kind of had to, the week I had the plugs in my nose, I had to like train myself to breathe out of my mouth. And then when I got, you know, everything removed and I was like taping, I had to train myself again to like breathe out of my nose, and it was really hard. And like my nostrils are not as big as they were. He kind of like cut the sides of my nose and like brought it in and like sewed it, so that was kind of interesting. You can kind of see like the sutures like in the picture that I'm gonna like put in before. But yeah, so you just sleep with those. Like when you tape, just like sleep with the silicone plugs, and like I promise like you'll be able to breathe, you'll be fine. Because I was like stressing, because some girls, they say they get a nose job and they can never breathe the same again, and I thought I was gonna be one of those girls, but I wasn't, so that was cool. What else? I'm kind of just like going through everything. Healing was cool. I made sure I like cleaned my sutures like every day. The antibiotic ointment, that really like I feel like sped up my healing. I don't know what about it, but it just really did. Also sleeping elevated, that was like the hardest thing for me. Like sleeping like upright or like with pillows, necessity. Especially like after I had my surgery, I would kind of like sleep on my side, and I would get all this pressure like on one side of my head. It just like wasn't good. So yeah, I'm trying to think of like what else to talk about. I mean, I guess this is just like my progress. I know a lot of you just like wanted to see like what I looked like now, and if I had any complaints. I don't have any complaints or anything. I love my nose. I love the work that he did. I feel like it really fits my face. Like a lot of people, even though I look so drastically different, they're like, oh, like I didn't even know you had your nose done. So there you go. He's like, so he's really good at what he does, I'll say that. Another thing I wanted to add, if you were interested in like going to Turkey just in general for a nose job, which like so many people are, they're like really known for, I think it's like medical tourism. I think that's what you call it. Yeah. You do need a visa, but it's like super easy to get one. I like got mine online like instantly. It just took a few minutes. It was like $50. So honestly, I can link that site too in the little description box, because there are like so many different sites that you can go to and get a visa, and maybe they're all okay, but I just really like trusted the one that I used. So yeah, like when you first get off the plane, you like go to customs, and you can get a visa when you're there, but it just saves time if you just have your visa like on your phone, or you can also just print it out. So yeah, this is what I look like after 6 months. The last thing I will add though, before I conclude this video, is just how much your face is going to change. Like, you just need to be ready for it. I knew that, like, getting this surgery, I knew my face was going to be different for a long time, and it would be changing like all the time. Like, there was a point that my nose would change like every day. Like, my tip would drop, it would like it would get smaller, it was just like a whole bunch of stuff. Like, your body just really changes, and obviously your face, it's healing, so it's changing as well. Like, throughout my healing process too, like, my face would get so oily, but I heard that like it's your body like working and healing itself and whatever, so you might have oily skin for some time, or even now it's a lot better, but before my nose was healing, it was very hard. It's softened up now, but even when it was hard and I would try and put makeup on, like, my nose gets so oily and makeup wouldn't stick. It was so kind of like, it was weird. But yeah, I would just say, like, the last and final most important thing is just like, hang in there. If you did get a rhinoplasty and you're like going through the motions, your face is changing and you're not sure if you're gonna like it, I would just say, like, remember why you went to your surgeon. That's what I was thinking like this whole time. But also, I liked my nose the whole time, but just in case I didn't like it, just remember, like, this is why I went to them. It's all gonna be okay. If anything, don't throw a fit until like 6 months. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Like I said earlier in the video, if you are interested in possibly, you know, going with Dr. Yusuf, I do have a link that you guys can go to, set up a consultation, also get your $100 off your procedure. That includes everything except lunch and dinner and your flight. So I don't know about you, but to me, that seems like a good deal. I also am not exactly sure what their quotes are now, but you know, with the consultation, if you do decide to sign up, there's like no commitment or anything. They could give you like a quote and pricing and everything. Also, you can send them like wish pics, and they'll give you like digitally altered photos of yourself with the nose that you would like. So yeah, that was my 6-month update / experience with Clinic Hub. Let me know if you have any other questions. Let me know if you want to see videos on how I tape or whatever. But yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys check out Dr. Yusuf's page. He's like my absolute favorite surgeon. He's just so sweet. Him and his team are so sweet. And they will look out for you and will continue to look out for you long after your surgery. So yeah, enjoy the promo code. Okay, bye.